Tonight on the show, the biggest boy band in the world, One Direction, are here. It's all right. Calm down. Calm down. I don't want anyone getting silly, embarrassing themselves on the show. So deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. It'll all be fun. Oh! The most talked about pop act in the world in this building. I have to say, though, not the only pop act in the headlines this week. Did you all see Madonna's topless photo shoot? Did you? Now, I know Harry Styles likes the older ladies. I wonder if he's seen those pictures. Has he? Apparently he has. Now, also, with One Direction on the show tonight, Ian McKellen will be here, ladies and gentlemen. Himself in the new Hobbit film. He is going to be here. And actually, I don't know if you heard this, there's a rumour that Ian is also going to be appearing in the new movie, The One Direction Story. The One Direction Story. In fact, I think we've got a picture of him as the man who beat them in the X Factor final, Matt Cardle. Yeah, there we go. But who's first on the sofa tonight? Yes, lucky people, it's the star of Batman, Beetlejuice, and the hot new film Birdman. It is the wonderful Michael Keaton, everybody! Woo! Hello, sir! Hello, lovely to see you. And joining Michael, he's cooked more hot dinners than I've had hot dinners. It's the naked chef himself, Jamie Oliver, is here! With food! With food! Hello, sir! Hello, sir. Settle yourself, settle yourself. You do all that. And I'm so excited I've got Wood. Please welcome the comedy legend that is Victoria Wood. Hey! Hello, lovely lady. Hi. Now, come in, join the boys. Join the boys, do. Oh, like, do you know, I enjoy my job. I really do enjoy my job. But, oh, when a chef comes on. What is it?
Oh, well, Victoria, I know you're vegetarian, so I did a massaman curry.
What's that?
It's a thing of beauty. It's a gorgeous little curry. Have a little taste. It's all freshly made. We've got buns. Pork buns.
Pork
you can have a little taste of that.
They used to call me pork buns.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did you go to boarding school?
So feel free to help yourself.
Yes, I will. I might have a little bit. I'll just keep a pork bun on the side.
Yes, you have got a job to do.
Yes, nice to... Yes. Leave it. And now, this is all from the new book.
Yes.
Lovely, and we'll talk about the new book later. But if you want to eat a little bit...
Well, I'm worried about my breasts.
Yes.
So...
Oh, wow.
Your breasts?
Yeah.
Spillage.
I see.
That is the best excuse I've ever had. What next for dessert?
We've had buns, we've had breasts. We must talk about Birdman, which must be like the best reviewed film of the year. It's just amazing.
Yeah, pretty good. Getting great reviews. Getting very, very, very good reviews. Yeah. It's well deserved, I got to say. If you take me out of the equation and just look at the movie, it's really an extraordinary movie.
When you see the poster, it's Birdman and you're flying, sort of, but it's not a superhero in any way.
Yeah, he was. As
an actor.
As an actor, he played a character called Birdman, and he was, in fact, a superhero. And unlike Batman, he did... Thank you.
Nearly as popular as One Direction, Batman.
He did and does fly. The character of Birdman, yeah.
And this could be your New Year's resolution. It opens on the 1st of January, so go see Birdman. And we're going to watch a clip. And this is yourself, Michael, with Zach Galifianakis.
Yep.
Who's your kind of frustrated lawyer/producer.
Right.
And you're discussing casting. Does it
Right.
need any more than that?
I think I know which clip this is. Is Naomi Watts in this show?
Yeah, she pops in.
Yeah. I'm staging a play. I'm putting on a play as a director and actor and writer, et cetera, et cetera. And one of the actors is injured mysteriously, and so we need to find a new actor. And this I think you'll understand it based on that, I think.
We don't have an actor. And if we cancel the first preview, the press is going to smell blood, and we can't afford to lose any more money at all.
Okay, what do you think I should do?
Well, we hired understudy. Let's use the understudy.
No.
Reagan, listen to me, please, for the love of God. Listen, our perfect dream actor is not going to knock on that door and go, hey, fellas, when do I start, you know?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Did you find another actor?
No.
Okay, well, Mike's available.
He is?
Mike who?
I thought he was doing the thing.
He was. He quit. Or got fired.
Mike who?
Which is it, quit or fired?
Oh, with the Mike, it's usually both.
Mike who?
Shiner.
Yes!
Jake.
Oh, my gosh, how do you know Mike Shiner?
We share a vagina.
That clip gives you some idea of the way it's made, because it's all one take, essentially.
Right.
And that one isn't even that complicated. I mean, some of them are like big, long tracking shots and there's a scene which is the stuff of nightmares, but you actually had to do it.
Yes.
Where you walk through Times Square just in your underpants.
Yes.
And presumably, I mean, it really is Times Square and those are real people.
Yes. And real underpants.
Yeah, and really you.
Yeah.
In fact, there's no acting involved at all.
No,
It's-
no, they were stunt underpants.
When you were going through Times Square, did you meet a Beetlejuice fan?
Oh, yeah. This is tremendous. What happened was, I think it was the last shot of the film, and we're shooting, well into the morning, and one of the guys on the crew says, Michael, come here. And there's a guy standing there. Like this. Really bored. Who had been on his way somewhere to his job or home from his job to see his girlfriend or someone or something, do something. I don't know what it was. So the guy grabbed him and brought him over. He said, there's a guy standing there, and the crew guy says, show him. He rolls his sleeve up like this on flesh, an unbelievably well detailed and really beautiful tattoo of Beetlejuice.
Actually, I think we've got a picture. I think somebody took a picture of it. There's the actual...
Yeah, look how good that is.
Look at that. It's amazing.
Isn't it? It's extraordinary. Yeah. And I go, holy moly, this is extraordinary. I'm looking at it, I'm going, well, I'm asking him all these questions, and he's just standing there looking, and then I finish, and he says, you done? And he goes like this. He rolls his sleeve down and goes over and gets back up on his bike and keeps on going. He never put the two together. He never went, oh, my God, there, here you are. Never didn't mean nothing.
I like to think, like, 3 blocks down the kind of go, wait a minute. 'Cause talking of tattoos, is it true, Jamie Oliver, that you are thinking of getting a tattoo?
I'm 40 next year, so I thought that it might be a good idea.
Did you? I'd say 80, it's a good idea.
Oh, 80, though. Can you imagine? It's just
You have
like...
to imagine. You still have it when you're 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just, midlife crisis type thing, really, we were talking about it on a radio show, and they ended up turning it into a competition to think of Jamie Oliver's tattoo, what should he have? Because I wasn't sure what I should have. And, I had to sort of put it somewhere so my dad wouldn't find out, because he wouldn't like it if I had a tattoo. Doesn't believe in that. And so they did a competition.
80, you're not going to have to worry about your dad. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
that's why 80 is the ideal
Yes.
age to get it.
Right.
You won't get bored of it,
Right.
and your father won't see it.
And by the way, you know where the skin's going to go by that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gross. They came out with all these ideas, and one of them that made me laugh a lot was someone said, yes, you should get a tattoo on your penis with the word al dente on it. But can you imagine if you had a boyfriend with that, and they'd be like, yes, give me a couple of minutes, and that will be...
Yeah, that joke would never get old.
Yeah. But no, I haven't done that, just so you know.
Victoria Wood, have you had a wild afternoon when you went to get a tattoo?
No. It's not a middle-aged lady thing to do, is it, really?
Well, he's 40.
He's not a lady, though.
That's true. He's not a lady.
All the ladies I know just have plastic surgery when they have midlife. crisis.
Have you considered that?
Well, partly, I think, you know, it's very shallow and that people should really get in touch with their interior selves, and, yeah, I'd love to have some, so... But lots of my friends, you know, when they hit middle age, they just go crackers, and suddenly, you know, all these women who've just spent years just sitting on a sofa with big fat arms, brushing Monster Munch off their fleece, suddenly... Suddenly they lose 4 stone and they're zipping themselves into suede jeggings and going, this is my time, Derek. You know.
I'll be back at
1. Now, Victoria Wood fans can rejoice because Victoria Wood, she has brought us a fabulous Christmas treat. It's a full-length musical film. I mean, it's a whole hour and a half.
It is.
Yeah, it's a whole hour and a half. It's on BBC Two this Boxing Day, day after Christmas.
Yeah.
At 9 p.m. And it's called That Day We Sang.
Yeah.
And it's based on a true story, but it's not a true story.
It's based on real events. It's about a real record from 1929 of Nymphs and Shepherds, a real children's choir in Manchester, and a real reunion that took place 40 years later when all the middle-aged people who'd been in the choir came back together to sing Nymphs and Shepherds again. So those are the real events. The invented part is the 2 main characters, played by Michael Ball and Imelda Staunton, who meet at the reunion and they hear the record again for the first time in years, and it sort of reignites something in them, their love of music.
And then it's just a lovely kind of middle-aged, unlikely, romantic love story.
It's like Moulin Rouge with slippers.
That's on the poster. Yeah. I heard that when you were filming, because, you know, these things happen, that you would kind of health and safety issues.
Well, it ends up with Michael Ball up a ladder, serenading Imelda Staunton. He's trying to rescue her from an office. This is all set in 1969. And there's a commissioner played by lovely Ian Lavender, you know, who was Pike in Dad's Army. And Michael has to go up the ladder, and because of health and safety, Ian Lavender had to put his foot on the ladder, because you have to have somebody footing a ladder, even in a film. And it was a very wonky ladder, because it was a 1960s ladder. And unfortunately, Ian got to the ladder a bit quick, and Michael was a bit slow going up, and ended up with Ian Lavender's nose up Michael Ball's bottom. Wow. May have lost us the Dad's Army audience. But
it gained you a few, don't worry.
What are the people I want, though?
Yeah, I thought going through Times Square was hard.
No, Michael was dressed.
Oh, OK, yeah. Now, the clip we're seeing, could you put it... No, because...
It is a bit baffling.
It is a bit baffling.
Yeah.
So could you unbaffle us?
I will unbaffle you. So Michael Ball has been... He's had this memory of when he was a child, and in his head he goes back to the place where he used to live when he was a little boy of 10. And so he's watching the children of that time, and it turns into a fantasy number where the children, who are just sort of little street children, just turn into madly coloured urchins, because it's a musical and you can, and they dance down the street with Daniel Rigby, who was Eric and Ernie, and he dances with them. He's got a big part in the film, and he dances with them, and Michael's there too, even though it's a bit Doctor Who-ish, because he shouldn't be there because he's 40, not 10. But
yeah, it's sort of his memory.
Yeah, it's sort of his memory. Yeah,
with music.
Yeah, it's a musical. What can I tell you?
No, I love it. Here's the clip.
Hey, girls and boys, come hear the noise, hear those marching feet. We're heading down the happiness street.
We've nothing to lose, we're done with the blues, we're spreading the news, we know that it's true, we're telling it to the people we meet. There'll be no room for doom and gloom, life will be sweet. No happiness, unhappiness street.
It's the free for all down at this one address. It's the street they call happiness. We've nothing to lose, we're done with the blues, we're spreading the news, we know that it's true, we're telling it to the people we meet. There'll be no room for doom and gloom, life will be sweet. No happiness on Happiness Street.
So sweet. And the idea of this film, it seems to me, it's really bittersweet that these people had kind of the best day of their lives, and they all came together and made the record.
Yeah.
But it was when they were children.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, is that that 40 years later you look back and you think, that was so amazing, and yet has my life has maybe not matched up to that, and most people's lives will be quite ordinary. But then you could have that memory and then you think, I want something else, I want to fall in love. I'm going to run up a ladder and rescue Imelda Staunton from an office window and sing to her. Because I just wanted to write something that gave people a second chance, middle-aged people, you know.
Because I was thinking, because we were thinking about that idea, and of course you were one of those people where that could have happened, in that you had this big, bright start to your career with New Faces.
Yeah.
And, like, lots of people must have won New Faces, and we don't know who they are. We've never heard of them since.
Yeah, Lenny Henry.
Yeah, but, you know, and Les Dennis. Some people did very well, but there must be lots of people who didn't.
Yeah, I would
and
think.
so that could have been your day.
Absolutely.
So how hard was it for you to transform that day into the big, long career you've had?
Well, I've had a good career, but you know, I've had disappointments. Everybody has had disappointments in their life, and you plug into that when you just imagine, you know, people are lonely. I understand what it's like to be lonely, and that's what I wanted to write, and I wanted to resolve that so the two people came together.
Because Jamie Oliver, how old? I mean, your career kind of came again through television. You were so young. You were 23 when you did your first series. 23, and so when you came straight out like that, it was a kind of a mixed reaction early on.
Yeah, because when I started The Naked Chef, cooking was for girls, and when we finished, cooking got you girls, and I think that was the kind of twist. And boys, yeah, fair enough.
It's still women clapping.
When I used to do demonstrations, it was all women. All women. And for the first couple of years, men hated me, you know. Like, I got so much, you wanker! And if you went past a building site, you know, forget it. I mean, it was awful.
What was their reaction? You shouldn't be in the kitchen making...
Because they got away with not cooking for too long, and they'd lost, you know, and I think...
You busted them.
And you got to remember, it was kind of quite sexist anyway. And, like, I went to an all-boys school, we were never taught to cook. You know, but now the boys love to cook at school. So I think it was an interesting time, but also, you know, I even got chased down the street once. I literally had to do the 100-metre sprint in Covent Garden, and this massive lump got hold of me, and he put me up against the wall, and then and I thought, oh, God, and I sort of weighing up the chances of what I could do and how I'll get away, and I thought, well, if it ends up in a ruck, I'm probably going to lose. And then his face sort of changed and softened, and he said, if I'd have met you a month ago, I would have punched you in the head. But actually, I'm pretty good at cooking now, so thank you very much. And I was like... But, you know, typical bloke, right? So I was, like, relieved to walk away. I just wanted to get down to the tube station. And as I walked away, he went, and by the way, I'm better than you. But that was...
And now look at you, 16 books. Is it your 16th book?
Yeah.
16th book. And they're saying, presumably, this will be #1 again. You've been Christmas #1 for years?
We've done a few. We've done a
Yeah.
few. Never presumptuous. It's a nice present at the end of the day. I mean, it's sort of... it's sort of... Well, it is.
It's easy to wrap.
It's a 30 quid book.
And also this, it's so delicious. Jamie's comfort food, which is just delicious. And I actually, while we've been talking, I have been eating my pork. Thank you very much, because all these are in here. But now, comfort food, obviously easy and delicious to eat, but you haven't pulled back on the technical cooking side. I mean, you have to be able to cook to do this.
Well, I think for 15 books, I've sort of always done a book for specific people at a specific time. I'm very aware that my audience is on a journey, not sort of in the same place. But to be able to do something as beautiful as comfort, which is sort of touching the memories and hearts and souls of everyone. Every one of us has a comfort food book, you know, and it's memory, it's mum, it's dad, it's granddad, it's the first time, seaside, you know, and it's not all like posh food, it's some naughty, filthy food as well. Oh. And, you know, I think I needed more space to express it, so I'm a little bit more eccentric in this book.
But so mac and cheese, you gotta think mac and cheese. How delicious is that?
Yeah.
How delicious is that?
Yeah.
But do I really need a recipe? Check that out.
Boom!
Lobster mac and cheese.
That's what you do.
Wow.
But here's
Doesn't
the
that
thing,
look
and I know
delicious?
what you're thinking. You're thinking
No,
that's a
not
little bit too expensive.
Doesn't that delicious? Victoria's going, no.
No. It's an animal. But, you know, that's actually, you know, for 4 people, and it's cheaper than steak.
6?
For 6 people.
How many calories? How many calories?
Christ knows, it won't be small.
849, that doesn't seem bad.
So it's just over
It's just in the claws.
That's less than a packet of biscuits, which, you know, that will be my alternative. Now, talking of comfort food, because to me, like, you have to be able, you know, it is a cookbook. So here's a delicious thing. Beans on toast.
Yes.
I mean, couldn't be simpler. Lovely. Presumably now, Victoria, that does look delicious.
Looks delicious, yeah.
That is the vegetarian's friend,
What's
right
the
there.
twist on it, then?
Well, the twist...
Thank you very much. Go for it.
The twist is it takes an hour and 45 minutes to cook.
But can I just say...
Can I say, you can have beans and toast while you're making your beans and toast.
You're not really the best person to endorse cooking, are you?
No, it does sound delicious, because it's all chili oils and it's also delicious.
No, but it's not your cooking for that time. I mean, that's the thing. I've done fast cooking, and I think, you know, cooking, like any art or anything, like it has gears, and I think sometimes to put love, care, attention into something, look, 10 minutes to put it together, then go out, down the pub, go for a walk, and when you come back, you've got just gnarly, gorgeous baked beans with crispy bits at the edge. And I think that's the point of the book. It's like, do it properly. And I think comfort food makes you feel... It's a bit like when I watch you, I feel comfortable. And, you know, and I mean that in a lovely way. It's like you've been a part of my life for a long time, and I feel comfortable around you. But there's people and food... Well, that's true, though, isn't it?
You must get that all the time, Victoria. Don't you?
From him, yeah.
Very good. Listen, guys, it's been lovely talking to all of you. Thank you for the food, Jamie.
You're
Good
welcome.
luck with all your projects, and I don't think it's too early to say a very Merry Christmas to Jamie Oliver, Victoria Wood, and Michael Keaton. Now, to my next guest tonight. This man is one of our greatest actors, and he's back as Gandalf in the final part of the Hobbit trilogy. Here's a taste of what to expect.
Azog is trying to cut us off.
All of you! All back to Dale! Now!
To the city! To move! This way!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of the movie, Ian McKellen! You said I should see you. Come on, seat two. And joining Ian, my musical guest tonight, they're quite simply the biggest boy band in the world, ladies and gentlemen, it is One Direction! Very good. See, and...
I've been waiting for a moment to wear this.
Tonight was the night.
We bought it today, and you know they don't come in men's sizes.
They actually do. They're available at any decent store in men's size.
Now, have you got... Obviously, you're a fan of the One Direction, I can see. But has One Direction met Ian McKellen? Is Ian McKellen One Direction before?
I thought he'd have a bigger beard.
You let down. No, but didn't you come close to meeting him in New Zealand?
We did. Yeah, we were on tour in New Zealand, and they were filming.
Yes.
And you were meant to come and see us filming.
the day after your final concert. So I thought I'd go and have a look at them, see who they are. Yeah. Very enjoyable. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a very small...
He's a wizard, so I think he wins.
It was a very small show. I mean, it was just you, no fireworks or anything, but quite a small theatre. Do you remember? Cinema.
Back in the day.
Remember? Anyway, they didn't turn up the next day to visit us because why? I don't know. Why? What had happened on your last night?
I think I don't know.
I don't think.
I mean, maybe. We're on the water tonight, though, so we're safe.
Yeah, your plane might have been moved early or something. Yeah. Now, Ian McGallan, because I saw the pictures of you all at the premiere on Monday night.
Oh, yes.
And, I mean, it's been part of your life for nigh on 14 years now. So was that an emotional night, or had the emotions happened already?
Yeah, well, it's over. You know, we've not been working on The Hobbit for some time now, but it was very moving. I mean, you go, and these kids have been sleeping out all night. Well, you know about this, but the
So we can get in.
We did. We're all homeless.
These people were not born when we started making Lord of the Rings, you know. So it's a big part of their lives, and that's very, very sweet, isn't it? And to be able to see all 6 movies now and show them to their kids. God, that's what's nice. We've made classics. That's lovely.
And also, it will take nearly a day to watch it.
But it can be done.
Have you done it?
Yeah, I think I did it. I was off school ill once. I think I did them with my friend. I think we watched them.
But all
we might have watched 1 or 2.
Or 3 or...
You're amazing.
Right answer.
So are you.
I like that. Niall down the end just clapping. Yay!
Thanks. I don't know why Niall and I are kept apart like that.
I don't know.
You kind of look a little bit alike, actually. Thanks.
Hey, listen, One Direction, huge congratulations. The new album, your 4th album. Now, is it what? So these statistics are crazy. 85 countries this album has topped the charts. Is that, I mean...
No one's told us this. This always happens.
No, really?
Yeah, no
I can never believe... I imagine someone would just be waking you up to kind of go, we're number 1 in 85.
No, we did find out we were number 1 in the UK and in America, but we haven't had a recent stat list, as it were, an update.
Well, there's 83 unimportant countries that have also enjoyed it enormously. Now, and also, much excitement and congratulations, 3 American Music Awards.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Because over there, do they think of you as British, or are you just like a big pop act?
I think they think of us as British, don't they?
I think, yeah.
And Irish. And Irish, obviously.
Of course, yes. Sorry, no. Wow, there would have been letters. I can't believe Graham Norton said. And it must have been a thrilling night. Lovely. They won so many prizes.
I know.
And yet, there must have been a little anger afterwards, where they felt a bit upstaged by Zayn's hair. Now, that was Zayn's hair on the night. Now, had you planned the loose strand?
No, it kind of just fell that way.
Just fell that way?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks lovely, Zayn. It looks lovely.
I think it works.
But Twitter sphere meltdown about this hair. Here's just a selection of some of the tweets that they... Zayn's single strand of hair is prettier than my entire face! We haven't seen the person. It could be true. Here's another one. Zayn's hair is the reason for my tears. What's next? What's that? Oh, I love this. Zayn's hair tonight is why I still believe in miracles. This is genius. Someone was just so moved, all they could tweet was this. I want to strangle myself! Just die on his shoulder. This album, I think there's only 2 songs you're not credited as writers on. So, of the 5 of you, who does the most writing?
I think it's like a toss-up
On
between me
this record in particular, I'd say you 2 did the majority of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of go away in little teams and just go and write with people, but
It's kind of awkward to nominate yourself, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
Me.
Yeah. Is it like The Apprentice? Don't volunteer for anything. Just keep your head down, you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm still on the album. Yeah, I didn't do a thing. Yeah, because lyrically, I don't know about you, and I think they've always been impressive lyrically. But often it's hard to make out the words with the music. So I wondered, Ian, if you could help us out.
What am I going to do?
You're just going to read out the lyrics so we can fully appreciate them. And
in Gandalf's voice.
Oh no.
So let's take us to a special reading place. Here we go.
Yes.
Special love. Oh, nice. Now then.
And we danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line. And now I can't remember how it goes. But I know that I won't forget her, because we danced. All night. To the best song ever. I think it went, I don't know. I think it went, yeah. I think it goes, you don't know you're beautiful.
If you thought that acting was good, well, you'll love Ian McKellen in The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, which opens next Friday, the 12th of December. Now, we saw the clip there, and, I mean, some movies, the title can be misleading. You know, people aren't blown away by wind. But in this, it really is. But it really is The Battle of the Five Armies. I mean, it's huge.
Yes. Well, I've seen the movie, so I agree with you, but I never saw these armies. It was just me and the mates just pretending to fight, but I don't know where they all come from. They're all in a computer, aren't they? But they don't look it. It's amazing.
No.
Absolutely amazing.
But some of them must be real.
Well, the ones close, yes, I suppose they are. The ones who are actually fighting, yes. But don't ask me any more about that. I don't really understand. The best thing about seeing the movie is I now understand the plot. I mean, I had no idea what Oh, dear, well... I don't know where we are in this show, either.
But because, you know, you've been in the X-Men franchise and now Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, so both of those films, legions of fans. When you're walking down the street and you see someone kind of goes, oh, I know him, can you immediately spot whether they're X-Men
That's interesting, yeah. If they're an adult, it'll be the X-Men, and if it's a child, it'll be the Middle-earth films, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But adults must go see Middle-earth films.
Yeah, but they made them... Maybe they didn't particularly enjoy them, I don't know, but...
Someone's got a lot of them.
It's the little kids who want to meet Gandalf, or Gandalf's representative, rather like they want to go and meet Santa Claus in the shop, you know, at Christmas time. They know that I'm not...
Both got beards.
Gandalf,
Old men.
No. Yes, old men. Yeah. But thank God people like old men, Harry. Don't they?
There's a word for that. And the fans, when they meet you, do they all want you to do kind of the Gandalf... catchphrase is the wrong word, but...
Well, I've been going around schools recently encouraging people to...
I'm going to stop you there.
Yes, I know.
He was invited!
And I go around encouraging kids to be nice to each other and not to bully each other. That's a good thing to do, you know?
Yes.
Particularly not to bully the gay kids in school, or indeed the gay members of staff. So I was... Is this leading on to a little clip?
Yeah, I love this clip.
Yeah. And so I was with the head teacher and some of the senior students, but outside the head teacher's window, there was a crowd of really small kids who wanted to have a look. So I pulled up the blind and had a chat with them.
So this is... Where's it? Near Bristol somewhere,
Yeah.
And it went viral, kind of. You know? Viral, man. Yeah, went all over the place. This is Ian at the school.
in your preparation for your examinations, if you don't do your revision properly, do you know what will happen? You shall not pass!
I love that. That's so sweet. But do people now try to make you do that all the time?
Yeah.
OK, boys. You're going to do your current single, Night Changes, so the stage be over there. Up, oof. There they go. Yeah, good boys, good boys. Good One Direction. Very good. There they go. Surely we'll have this week's stories in the big red chair, but first performing Night Changes, ladies and gentlemen, it is One Direction!
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she never had, she's showing off. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. She's setting for something that she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. Only getting older, baby. I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. It's everything that you've ever dreamed of. It's disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, you'll never change me and you. Chasing it tonight, doubts are running round her head. He's waiting, hides behind a cigarette. Heart is beating loud, but she doesn't want it to stop. Moving too fast, moon is lighting up her skin. She's falling, doesn't even know it yet. Having no regrets is all that she really wants. We're only getting older, baby. I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. It's everything that you've ever dreamed of. It's disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, you'll never change me and you. Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Reminds her of the missing piece of innocence she loved. Only getting older, baby. I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. It's everything that you ever dreamed of. It's disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, you will never change, baby. You will never change, baby. You will never change me and you.
Yeah, well, One Direction, everybody! Come back and join me, dude. Come on back. Come on back. Great job, sir. Great job. Oh, hurdy leg, hurdy leg. Well done. Beautiful job. Lovely Lovely, Sin. Well done. Sitting down. Okay. Here we go. Oh, how gorgeous is that? And what a treat. Thank you very much. And actually, we should say, very exciting, One Direction, you've just announced a UK and Ireland tour.
Yeah.
It starts next year on the 24th of September at the O2.
Tickets are available tomorrow at 9 o'clock. They go on sale.
Well, could you save a couple for us? We'd love to go.
Yes, we live locally, don't we?
We do, yeah.
We live locally.
You know,
and then you can come to my pub after what?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Heard you're not going. That's not happening. Hey, listen, before we go, let's have a quick look at this week's red chair. Who's up there? Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm very well. What's your name, sir?
My name's George.
George, and you're from Canada, America?
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon. Who knew? Okay, George. And do you have a job, George?
I do have I'm an animator.
An animator. All right. Off you go with your story.
I was on holiday to Antarctica on a small ship, and a little ways in, things started to not go so well and didn't feel like my normal self, you know, seasickness kicking in. Long story short, couldn't hold it down. It came up right into my hand, and I just knee-jerk reaction, slurped it right back up.
You've lost it. You've lost it now.
Get down. No, that was gross, that, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying get it down.
I'm saying getting down.
Oh, I thought you were like, get it down, you're lovely. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't waste that. Oh, yeah. Who's up next?
Are they actually there, these people?
Yeah.
Green screen.
You are so
Not
used
like
to this
your
now.
screen.
I love this. Ian doesn't trust anything now. Are they really there? I think I'm at One Direction. It mightn't have been. I don't know. It looked like them. Who do we have? Hello, sir.
Hello, it's Ronan Keaton.
Ronan, how are you? How are you, Ronan? What's your name, sir?
I'm Sam.
Sam. And what do you do, Sam?
I'm a comic book editor.
Ooh.
Animators and comic book editors.
Do you know the animator?
I wish.
What is going on back there? You just joined a line. You were like, oh, now I'm in a chair. What's this? All right, Sam. I assumed lumberjack, but no. Off you go with this story, Sam.
So a couple of years ago, I'm helping out in an orphanage in Romania.
Can I just stop you there? Now we can't laugh. It's such a lovely thing to do. There we go.
No, you can. I need a bit of a break, so I take the kids' dog for a walk. So I take a shortcut across a farm in between us and the house. All over the farm courtyard, there's what looks like dried hay. So I'm walking along with the dog, and then the dog just disappears. I'm thinking, where's the dog? 2 seconds later, I'm up to my elbows in a cesspit. I managed to get the dog out, but I can't get out myself. I'm slipping around, obviously covered in sewage.
Yes.
And yeah, so basically, I'm in there for probably about 5 minutes, and then when the farmer realises I'm not playing around in the cesspit, he did actually help me out. But yeah, I got covered in shit, so...
No good endings! No good endings in these stories. I'm quitting. Well done, everyone in the red chair. Very good. If you'd like to join us on the show and have a go with that red chair, you can contact us via our website at this very address. That is it for tonight. Please say thank you to One Direction, Ian McKellen, and all my guests tonight. Join me next week with music from Nicole Scherzinger, comic actress Tamsin Gregg, hot Brit actor Jude Law, and Hollywood star Jim Carrey. Smoking. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye.